Hello, 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 and welcome, Booth Troop. I'm Booth. And, today we're gonna do Slayer tasks or something, I guess. I'm not high enough level to actually fight bosses, as it turns out. So, I get the combat up somehow. We need to get our Slayer up somehow for the combat achievements. Figured we'd kill two birds with one stone. This is such great timing. I cooked, ate, had some beers. I'm tired and want to chill. Hell yeah, Micromang. I'm glad I timed this perfectly. Sorry that you sat in the starting soon screen for 4 minutes. 5 minutes, whatever. He's Booth, let's get... Yeah, I'm Booth. It's me. This really isn't... I love the stream starting sushi. Oh, well, perfect then. Why is this off? Cool. What was I gonna show? Yeah. So they've added new easy combat achievements for a boss that I'm too low level to fight. So I've realized a lot of these are beyond me. Even though I just like randomly got some, kind of just fucking around. Yeah. So like last stream, we tried to get the rat bone, the scurrious spine, so we can get a rapping weapon. But I'm burning through like 3 full prayer potions per kill. Like it's a 1 in 33 drop. And I just don't have the potions for that. I want to save it for other shit. These are the 3 ones they just added. Thinking for waking up at 3 a.m. I would get to begging watch. Bro, my sleep schedule's fucking shot. Dude, I have a lot of problems. They're all shit I dig. Well, the vast majority of them are shit I did. Right, I am pointing at shit on screen for getting them on the room scene. Welcome to the game screen. Yeah, so, like I said, these are all the prayer potions I have. This represents like 6 more scurrious kills, and not 33 more scurrious kills. Like, I don't have a good way of getting more of them as an Iron Man. I forget what herb you have to grow, but it's... We're gonna go focus on the easier stuff, like getting our Slayer up. We're not high enough level to go kill Scurious 33 more times. So, we're gonna get our Slayer up. If we get to 50, there's one of these we can kill. Is it Bloodveld at 50? Bloodveld might be 52. Bloodveld, Worm, and... something else are all locked behind Slayer. I think of our Inspector. So, we're just going to do combat. When we look at our combat levels, we can see that ranged and magic are not really providing all that much right now, even though they're all kind of close. 54, 57, 53, 59, 59, 59, 51. But we're just going to do ranged for now. Maybe we'll switch to magic. We will, I'll show you the task we're on. It's the task we were on, like, 2 screens ago. "13 more basilisks are, the thing about basilisks is you need a mirror shield, or else they, like, drain all of your stats really quickly, including your health. So if we're going to train ranged, we need to not use a bow. We need a one-handed weapon. I have the Tortoise crossbow. I've been fletching mithril darts. We're fresh out. Maybe we just go crossbow. Maybe we just fucking go. I mean, I came all the way to get this mine. We'll just do one quick inventory of Motherlode Mine. Just one real quick. Microman, I'm glad that you're having a good day, it seems. I couldn't sleep last night, so I tweeted a dumb joke by posting it on Blue Sky and Mastodon. Exclamation mark B Sky, exclamation mark Mastodon. And it was rather offensive, so I woke up to a ton of hate messages. Feeling very thankful. Yeah, hell yeah. Mastodon. How did that work? Streamer up hot is the best. You know what it is? This is speakered up hot. I went through all the commands and switched them to anywhere. So yeah, it did Masto. If you do exclamation mark Masto anywhere, that's sick. No, don't post that. But yeah, on Mastodon, people really liked the post. And on Blue Sky, everyone was like, this is crazy offensive, I can't believe you post this. And the Blue Sky people were right. So I woke up to a ton of messages from people being like, I can't believe you fucking post this. Oh, there's a cooldown. Well, I'm just showing my whole ass here. Yeah, you gotta wait 5 minutes before you do it again. Do you delete on Blue Sky? Yeah. I deleted it on both. And then I got hate for deleting it. It's great. So I rolled over and went back to sleep, and then at like half an hour after I was supposed to be at work, messaged my boss and was like, I'm not coming in today. Dang, I wanted to see. It's not why. No. Is it about Scythe? No. Note the minimal interaction on that post. That's just me complaining about a board game I don't particularly like. I was gonna say, it'd be hard to make an offensive post about the board game Scythe, but it wouldn't be like that hard. Like, you could do it if you wanted to. Not that I want to. And then I went back to sleep and got out of bed at like 3 p.m. So I'm doing great. And then I'm like, well, with the day off, I should like clean and pack for my weekend, and I cleaned a little bit. Oh, we got 2 gold nuggets, nice. 2, 6, 8, and 50 mithril darts will surely be enough for us to get the last kills we need. I lied, we're doing a second inventory. Speaking, yeah, I'm going to visit one of my college friends and her partner for their birthdays. So, like, if I was gonna take a day off this week, it would make sense to be Friday so I could, you know, travel for the weekend. Or Monday so I could stay an extra day, or Friday so I could stay an extra day, or whatever. Even had Monday off this week, like, I'm falling apart at the seams. Not, like, really. Like, I'll be fine. I've been in worse spots. My life's pretty great. I just can't handle the smallest bit of difficulty. Thanks. So, in brighter news, I legit have a plan for what I want to do with this account, and it involves a lot of Slayer. But the way I've been doing it is weird because I don't enjoy combat. It's not my favorite thing in the game. So it's like, there's stuff you can, when you do Slayer, you get reward points, right? You just get Slayer reward points. Effing Slayer, I get it. Yeah, I fucking love having sex with women. No, I'm sure it's great. You get Slayer reward points and you can use that to get all sorts of things. Like, I just got the bigger and bagger unlock, which we had during... Don't make me quote you. I don't care, man. It's the one where sometimes when you kill a certain Slayer monster, a superior version of that monster shows up that's like physically larger and harder to kill. I really focus on doing tasks involving killing those during leagues. But you got like a huge multiplier on your Slayer reward points in leagues, just like you did with like everything else. So I just got that now when I hit like level 47 or 48. I think when I was level 47, but maybe close to 48. I just got it now. And I've also just hit 70 combat last stream, I guess technically 2 streams ago. Oh, there's a band. I hope there's like a shirt out there that's like a Slayer the band shirt, but it's RuneScape. I mean, if not, I'm just gonna make a TeePublic. I realize you can just sell shirts with anything on them and not get in any legal trouble whatsoever. And, like, I should be doing that to support myself instead of anything else. Oh, sorry. I'm not that sorry. My smithing experience, get fucked. No, I'm sure the shirt exists. Like, if not, you should totally be selling it. You should fly to Birmingham for RuneCon and sell them in, like, the parking lot, or for Rucus Road, whatever. Hello, I'm welcome. So 22, 11, 110 has to be enough. 110 bars of... 110 mithril darts has to be enough. Where's my weight reduction stuff? And the most important transportation gear in the game, just like in real life, it's money. It's very cool that I realized I make money so I can expend resources on stuff. Like, just because I'm an Iron doesn't mean I can never spend money ever. I was being like that, because I'd be like, man, I gotta save up literally all of my money. I think I was just going about it kind of wrong. But now, I'm like, I spent down to 0 and got back up to 300k, like, pretty quickly. I spent down to 0, I spent down to 7k. I had 7777 money. And now I have 353901 money. So I can blow 150 coins to go exactly where I need to go right now. Which is nice. But, speaking of saving money, we are going to scam a little bit. Remember in Leagues when I clicked on a bucket thing, like 500 times? I definitely don't regret doing that. I definitely don't still feel weird holding a controller since then. No, I think I'm playing on controller. But yeah, the scam is, we're at the Blast Furnace, I explain this every stream. Every stream we do this, which is not that mini screens. It's only gonna be 11. Yeah, let's scan and RuneScape. So this is supposed to be like a mini game, this blast furnace, where you can smelt ores with only half of the coal you normally need. I mean, pickpocketing the whole room. That was a League's thing, unfortunately. Like, you put the ore here, then you puddle this conveyor belt, then you shuffle coal in here, and you keep the temperature bound. Sometimes pipes burst. You have to go fix them. And the joke is that you get like a bunch of people together and do this. No, I know. Yeah, I know you know. I just don't want to get people's hopes up in case there's someone watching. See, I peggle all the ores over. But we're not going to shovel the coke into there. Instead... So, like, instead of fueling this melting pot and whatever, there are these worlds designated for blast furnace, where you'll notice a subtle difference here whenever it loads. They just got dwarves doing all the jobs for you. And the idea is you put money in the coffer, which lets you use the blast furnace for a fixed amount of time, but we can just take our stuff out without putting any money in the coffers. Because we did the rest on a different world. That's the scam. The reason I do gold is because you can put 28 primary ores and then like a fuck ton of coal later, and gold doesn't require any coal, so it's just free. For the same amount of work, we get bonus smithing experience and resources. Scammer, yeah, report me. I'd like to report. Mods, get him. Oh wait, I'm mods, yeah. Mods also not known for being able to fuck with the streamer. Well, for some definition of fuck with the streamer. Player weight reduction gear back. Don't need our ice. You need the ice gloves to take it out, otherwise you have to take a bucket off the ground here, fill it with water, and splash it on there. I fuck with the streamer for real. Flirt? No. No, hell yeah, that's very nice of you to say. I also worry that, like, I'm trying to be more in tune with my feelings, which is why I said all that shit earlier. But I also worry that I'm, like, you know, then, like, inadvertently getting people to, like, be nice to me by being like, oh, I had such a bad day today, boo-hoo. Like, some people on the internet were mean to me. Were mean to me, justifiably so. Like... Whatever. I think always saying your feelings is cool. I mean, yeah, I feel like I should do it more. This guy has been my more real social media. Interesting. What are we accomplishing tonight? We're doing our Slayer task, and I will explain momentarily. Right, so the ultimate goal, not the ultimate goal, but my main goal is to do all these easy combat achievements. And some of them, like this very first one right here, require you to be a certain Slayer level. I'm so on the edge of my seat, I'm not even sitting. Yeah. Yeah, when you come to the Booth Troop stream, you pay for, well, you don't pay for anything, but you still only need the edge of the seat. You can return the rest of it. But so we need the Slayer level. We need to get up to 62. We need like 50, I think we need 50, 50 something, and 60. So cheap, yeah, cheap as free toys. Buy all our cheap commandos. I botched that, but you get, whatever. The ultimate goal for this is to get to 60. Once we get to 50, we'll be able to kill a Bloodveld, I think. And then like 52 is the Aberrant Spectre, or 54 is the Aberrant Spectre, and 60 is a Worm. And since the way you train Slayer is just by, you go to your Slayer Master and say, hey, I'd like an assignment, please. And they go, you're assigned to kill this monster, and you have to kill this many. I have to kill Basilisk, and I have to kill 13 more. Chandler assigned me like 100 something. And the thing about Slayer monsters, so they often have some, like, condition for you to kill them. So, like, a Basilisk will fucking destroy you if you don't have a Mirror Shield. Or there's a quest item that is, like, an upgraded Mirror Shield that I don't have. So we need a one-handed range weapon. The reason we're going to do ranged is because while it sort of looks like all our combat skills are in line with each other, they're all like, 50 to 60. If we look at what matters for our combat level, which will help us get better Slayer tasks, like monsters with better drops, that is, and that give us more Slayer experience, we need to just up our combat level, which is a factor of these 7 skills all the way in. And you'll see that we need way more ranged and magic than we need attack, strength, defense, hit points, or prayer. So we're just going to do ranged. Magic, I'm just getting passively by, because not all the spells are combat related. Like, I'm enchanting jewelry, I'm teleporting places, I'm turning items into gold. So we're focusing on range. So we need our Mirror Shield. We're also going to bring the Expeditious Bracelet. This helps us do the task faster. You get more Slayer reward points faster. Whenever you complete a task, you get an amount of reward points. And we can use those to make, again, unlock different Slayer monsters, unlock items that we need to kill certain Slayer monsters, skip tasks when we get to a certain point. I explained that we unlock this thing that lets us fight superior monsters sometimes. Basilisks have a superior version. I haven't fought one yet. I killed like 100, but they're like 1 in like 500 or something insane like that. But they have great drops, a lot of Slayer experience, a lot of combat experience. So it was a good unlock. We're just hoping to get more points so we can unlock other stuff like that. This is like the best thing we could unlock. The other stuff is going to be slightly less good, but still good. And since we just care about the points, we're going to wear this bracelet instead of like our fan braces that actually help us deal combat damage. Other than that, we get out our snakeskin bandana, our green dragon hide, our snakeskin boots, our magical backpack that picks up our darts off the ground for us. I'm gonna make 1 steel arrow real quick. Cool. What am I forgetting? We're gonna wear this Amulet of Power that boosts our ranged and our defense. We're gonna wear this Holy Blessing that boosts our prayer, just in case we need prayer. We're also gonna bring out the prayer ring. Am I forgetting a slot? No, got them all. Kill Scurry 69 times. So, one of the unlocks we can get is getting assigned boss monsters. If you're really low level, you can get assigned rats as a Slayer task, and Scurrius would count for that. But right now, and like there's plenty of spider bosses, and you can get assigned spiders, blah blah blah, stuff like that. But that's more like optional. Like killing the boss is optional, you just go kill normal rats, or normal spiders. We can't get them to assign us a boss yet until we get enough Slayer points to unlock that. That's one of the things we're hoping to unlock. Although our next one we're trying to unlock is the Slayer Helmet, which is basically all of the Slayer gear combined, right? Like, we have earmuffs for fighting banshees, we have goggles for fighting these, they're called sour hogs, they're these pig things that spit poison, or they spit acid, and it burns your eyes. so you need to wear goggles. There's cave monsters where they just like reach out of the cave wall, grab you by the head, and slam you against the wall. But you can get a spiky helmet to do that. The Slayer helmet combines all of the headwear, so you're just good. You just wear it, and you're set. And it also, once you get to a certain Slayer level, you can fight these monsters that drop a black mask, which just gives you bonus damage against whatever your current Slayer assignment is. I think this is all we're going to bring. I found out we could safe spot these with range. We need to bring our magic teleportation fairy stick. I don't think we're going to bring food. I think we're going to be fine. And we don't need money because, for whatever reason, this line is free. If you want to go to one of these mountains, you have to, like... One of these you have to, like, unlock. Like, you earn the right to do it during a quest and you have to pay money. This one takes you to, like, the center of the world and it's free. Like the metaphorical center of the world. Like how people say New York City is the center of the world. Those people I disagree with, but, you know, whatever. This is the Grand Exchange where a lot of trading happens. It's not going to load into all the PCs because it only loads in stuff that's 25 blocks away, 25 squares away. But I assure you, like, maybe a quarter of all the people on the server are standing right there. Yeah, if you're not an Iron Man, what you can do there is you can say, I would like to buy this item at this price, and it will check. Or you can say, I have this item and I want to sell it at this price. And it will match those people and run the trade asynchronously across all the servers. So that became a huge focal point of the world. It's so huge when you teleport to Varrock. You can unlock the yacht, which is the city it's in. This takes you to, like, the center of town. This takes you to the Grand Exchange, which you have to unlock. I don't have that unlocked right now. I also don't have the runes to cast it. But maybe if I try, it will be like... Yeah, I have to do more Varrock Achievement Diaries. But yeah. Yo, it remembered my... That's crazy. So... About safe spotting. This guy won't come get us. Because these two spots, I put, like, props there so you could see. Like, it just doesn't run on these two spots for whatever reason. I don't like the way those are facing. These are just impassable. So, they'll get stuck on it. And same over here. I put those two there to show that they're not tiles that can be walked on. So some of the stuff you can unlock with Slayer points are pretty useful. There's something called the Rune Pouch, which is... It just takes up one inventory spot, but you can put 3 different types of runes in it. Up to, like, 16,000 of each. So, instead of having, like, oh, I need, like, fire and air and chaos runes, it just... You have them all in one spot. Ooh, I don't like that it's showing the respawn. What are we... What profile are we on? All my shit's different. That's bad. Okay. Hey, we hit 60 ranged. That's actually really sick. I can't make any of that stuff, but it's cool that we could use it in theory. Pick all this stuff. One of the other ones is called the Herb Sack, which lets you just put like 30 of each grimy herb in. We had it during during Leagues, we had like a better version of that. The one we had during Leagues would just generate herbs for us. This one will just hold herbs for us. But I don't want to spend Slayer points on that, and you can unlock it by doing this farming minigame, so that's how I'm hoping to unlock it. The rune patch you could get by doing a PvP game that I don't want to venture into. I don't know why it's showing the tiles they spawn on, if I'm being quite honest. I'd like to turn it off. What's also crazy is if we attack this one, it'll stop. Oh, it'll slide down here even better. I want that one. Oh, that was easy. So yeah, we only gotta kill like 7 more of these. Because the bracelet, like, I didn't explain how the bracelet works that well. Every time we kill, there's a 25% chance it counts as 2 kills instead of 1. For our Slayer task. So it says we have 9 left. That means on average we'll get 2 skips. So we have like 7-ish left. Also, the reason that you care about how much space you have in your inventory is because you only have 28, you can't make it anymore. I want to keep all of the bones for prayer experience, because you can just bury them for a little bit of prayer experience. There are other things you can do that will get you more prayer experience per bone. Experience per bone. I said experience per bone. So I want to bring them with us. I also need the herbs, because like I mentioned earlier, we need herbs to make potions. And I don't have a great way of getting them. We're like kind of dry on potions. How about here? We get a safe spot going. I think it won't come all the way and attack us. Yeah, it just stops right here. Like, I don't understand why. I'm told that it will try to align its southwest tile with you, but this is its southwest tile, and it's not aligned with us. It could easily go like, I want to be right here. Like, it happens on this side, so it's not always like, oh, I always move east. It happens on both spots there, too. Also, with the rune patch, if you're really cool, there's the raid that I unlocked in the desert during Leagues that I never did. One of the drops you can get there is something that lets the rune patch hold 4 kinds of runes. Not 4 more, like 4 total. Die. So 6-ish kills left, maybe 5. Then we're not even gonna bank. We're gonna go immediately to our Slayer Master, who's a fairy that lives in Zenaris, the fairy world, where all those fairy rings are. They all connect to there. And we're just gonna ask him for another task immediately. And then gear up for that. Hopefully we can just use a bow and arrows. Although the darts attack every 2 ticks, which is insanely fast. I think they are just weaker than... This one's probably going to attack us. It's probably going to... Yeah, whatever. I have this plugin that shows the attack range, which is pretty convenient. Here, it's kind of whatever. When you're safe spotting, I hate clicking on something and then like I runs out of the safe spot to go attack, and then it's like instead of attacking the thing I want to attack, I get attacked by like some huge monster in the area. About 4 kills left. Also, our new Slayer Master, we were getting 4 Slayer points per task at our old Slayer Master. Our new one gives 10 per task. It's kinda great. Should have hit 70 combat way sooner. But no, I wanted to do like a skilling pause on stream for a joke, and no one saw it. I am wearing this bracelet, right? Yeah. Fucker, you got it? There we go. Yeah, I won't even run over this now that I really think about it. I don't know if I can stand here. Oh, I was gonna pull open our ranking. See, like now that we're 60 range, we can wear through this green tracker kind. We could wear red tracker kind. Although I actually don't know that our defense is high enough. I think we might need 60 defense. But I also don't have a way of getting red tracker kind armor at the present moment. It's like I have to craft it. My crafting is kind of bad. Mithril axe, cool. Two to 3 kills left. There we go. It skipped. And since it skipped, we now take the bracelet off because it can proc and waste a charge when you only have 1 left. And you don't get anything for it. You just lose the charge. I think I'm cheap, so we're taking it off. This is our last kill. Yay. I'm glad we did the second inventory of coal, because we went through more than half. Recall that we had 110 darts. We have used 66 of them. 65 because one's on the ground. 66 now that we've used another one. I get it, but like, it's something you don't aggro any of them that you don't hit. Yeah, it's kind of funny. So, Mithril Spear, not bad. These things are just not hostile, for whatever reason. Because normally, if they're aggressive enemies, there are 3 types of enemies. There are enemies that aren't aggressive at all. There are enemies that are normally aggressive, and which I'll explain in a sec, and there are enemies that are aggressive to anything. Enemies that are, like, quote-unquote normally aggressive. See, this is combat level 61. It will attack anyone who runs through that is up to twice its combat level, which would be 121 here. The ceiling on combat levels for players is 126. So it's not like, it's not attacking me because it's level 61 and I'm level 70. They just don't attack. There are things that will aggro anything and don't care what your combat level is. So they could be combat level 2 and see that I'm combat level 70 and they'll still just start attacking me. Those are pretty rare. But yeah, it is funny that things don't attack. It's a part that I miss with MMOs. To be honest, I miss going to places and being like, wow, that's a mob that will kill me. I mean this yeah. That's a part of it. They wanted to add what's called like a world boss, which is like a boss that will pop up anywhere. And if they want to make a change to old school, it has to pass a poll, and it did not pass the poll. They got talked back to walking it to just the wilderness, which is like the PvP area, but then that people were like, oh, I don't want there to be new wilderness content because I hate the PvP in this game, so it just didn't pass the poll and isn't kicking out. Kind of sucks. 72 trolls. Any tips? From doing damage cleaver are so vulnerable to poisons, they usually use crushing weapons. Thanks. So yeah, there are MMOs with world bosses. I don't play a ton of MMOs, so I can give an example. Trolls don't have good drops and they suck to kill. Bone Crusher, Mountain Trolls are nice trolls. Ice Trolls are far more dangerous than Mountain Trolls, so let's kill some Mountain Trolls. Now give a shit about. River Drop, like 14. That's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass to kill. I guess we're gonna kill Mountain Trolls. Just normal ass Mountain Trolls. What's their defense look like? Heavily plus 200 against ranged of all kind and magic, but plus 0 against most forms of melee, so I guess we're gonna melee them. We could try the weakness. They added this elemental weakness and it's really fucking half-assed. Normalized Mountain Trolls, yeah. Wish I lived in their habitat for real. Death Plateau? I don't... In the mountains? Ass Mountain. Ah. Gross. That's a weird sound. Oh, because we're in the fairy place. Where weird shit just happens. Alright, so we're gonna melee these. Maybe the 50% elemental weakness is huge. The 6 point of elemental weakness will gain extra 1% magic damage, 1% magic accuracy, so they have plus 200 defense. We'll just take the plus 0 defense. I think we can poison them. Their drops suck. They got big bones, which is kind of nice. Herbs and seeds are also kind of nice. Can't complain about money, it's just not very high quantities of money. Yeah, maybe Ass Mountain is like Rick and Morty Ass Mountain, where it's just disgusting. Oh, we not? I'm seeing the preview. Hello? Okay, we're good. I was about to Google Rick and Morty Ass Mountain on stream. When will I learn? So... We kind of want to go to Mount Quinn Morgan. I think. Oh. Because we're not getting a safe spot. Just because it's kind of near a bank. I can't exist, but I think Ridiculous would be like a hairy ass. Yeah, I'm envisioning like an ass planet, where there's just like lots of ass mountains. I feel like I can, like, picture... I feel like they did this. I am not up on my Rick and Morty. Like, I feel like they did this. Rick and Morty, whatever. Now we're gonna get there. I agree. Yeah. We have this. Did I not... I feel like they did do that too, but I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm not gonna Google it to find out, so... You know, once again, wearing Extrater's bracelet, we'll break our second one so that when the first one breaks, it'll be good. Oh, look, there's an orc here. We don't need any special gear, which is nice. This is, I think, still our best melee weapon. It's 42. Yeah. And we'll do the stabbing. Not this, not this, not this. Status crush all the same. That's fine. Be sure this is its two-handed weapon. It doesn't really matter. We'll bust out the rune full, the rune body, the rune skirt, because it has the same stats as the legs, except it weighs less. Which is better for us. Strength amulet. Hiking or climbing boots for strength. Prayer ring. Holy blessing. I think this is everything. Cape. We need a cape. I feel like these are going to be our best capes. Just whatever one of these I think goes a bit best. Ingredients. Cool. Should bring an amount of food. Do we have food? Right. 11. Cooked lobster. And oh wait. We'll bring 10 cooked lobster because we need our. Do we need our fancy teleportation stick? No. I don't think we do. So we need to get out of wherever we are now, right? We're in Zenaris, the fairy world. We can take a fairy ring out, right? The place we're trying to go, though, is here. I have Azeric's talisman, but I don't think it will teleport us here. This is where one of the raids is. The reason why I do it here because there's a bank right here. We can take any of these minecart networks to here and just run down, and we'll be fine. There's also a fairy ring right here. Maybe we just do the fairy ring and run up. It'll be the fastest. Let's not overcomplicate it. Not last destination. It was something, yeah, like this. Cool. And this guy will teleport us up the mountain, basically, to where the raid is. I don't know why. We're just gonna fine, and we're just gonna start killing some trolls. I think this is a multi-combat area, so they will all attack us, which is kind of fun. These are just so fucking annoying to kill because all enemies heal, and trolls are known for their regeneration. In this game, that just means they heal faster. Like every time this bar fills up, we heal 1 hit point. Theirs fills up faster. And you can kind of safe spot them here, not really. There's another place you could safe spot them, but they're super strong against ranged. It's only really good if you want to magic them. I'm also have this on Crush, which is the worst one we could have on, because it's the one they have a little big defense for. What's annoying about this weapon is both that it's two-handed, and all of these give shared experience, so we get a little bit of experience on all 3 of these. We're gonna die. Look, this guy's trying to attack us, but he's caught. Like, he can't move any closer. Yeah, like this one too. We have to kill. Like, oh, we get a huge bonus for the next one being a multiple of 10 kills, then. Yeah. I'd pick this up, but then this would attack us, and this one would step back. Oh my god. 150 points. Thank you, Giles. Giles, whatever. Now this one's gonna step here and attack us. This one's gonna come back. There we go. Now I can come here, take all this stuff. Over here. So we don't attack anyone else. This one might attack us. Cool. Oh, so yeah, we level all these up rather slowly, and I want to get this up to 60, and then this up to 60, then this up to 60. Strength determines how much damage you deal when you hit. Accurate attack determines your accuracy, how likely you are to hit, and defense is just kind of there. I think it determines how hard you get hit back. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's mostly armor. Most of the benefit of attack is you get to wield better weapons, which with better weapons you hit more often and harder. Maybe not harder. You hit more often. So the only point, the number you have here is kind of irrelevant. It only really matters what items it lets you use. It's just like kind of overshadowed by that. Same with defense. It's just what equipment doesn't let you use overshadows the factor that it gives you. So we want, ideally we have a weapon with high melee strength that lets us attack with whatever style we want. But controls will be fine. We got a Slayer level. I'm excited. The Slayer is now tied for our lowest with Herb Lore. The reason I care about what's in last, Kratz, thank you. The reason I care about what's in last is because there's this mini-game called Tears of Gothics that you can do once every week, provided you got a quest point or a certain amount of experience in that week. And the reward is experiencing your lowest leveled skill. So if we can get everything above Herb Lore, we'll always get Herb Lore from that. Because again, it's really hard to trade Herb Lore. It's an Iron Man. I should be doing farming runs and growing herbs, but I'm extremely lazy. I can't believe I'm like, oh, I'll just bring a little bit of food. It'll be fine. hit a 10 and it wasn't your max hit. The hit splat looks different for your max hit. So, like, you can see the 8. Oh, we're getting attacked. 11 isn't our max hit, man. And getting 50, we can do another easy combat achievement. So, you know, we're close. 9,300 experience. We'll see how much we get per kill on these. I think it's based on the amount of health has we're getting fucking double teamed. Don't quote me on that one. Shut the fuck up. The reason I want the herb patch so bad is because when we're killing stuff that drops herbs, it extends the crypt. Our inventory doesn't fill up as quickly. We find a safe spot. Is this not a tile you can walk on? No, it's not. Like with basilisks, the reason I would stop is not because I ran out of food, we were safe spawning them. The reason I would stop is because I ran out of inventory space for the drops. Or I would run out of ammo sometimes because we were doing range. Not a problem here. The problem here is going to be running out of food a lot. We can cook food up at where the bank is. There's a fire. I'm pretty sure. If not, we can make a fire and cook food on it. Or if we're really in a pinch, we could take the minecart somewhere. The minecarts go all across this continent. Well, the northern part of this continent. And I did a quest that lets us do them ride them for free. We did a favor to the peoples who run the minecart network. We get 3 raw mackerel from. One of these drop? I guess one of these drop 3 raw mackerel. Oh, so I didn't mention this last stream because the stream got cut short. But 2 streams ago, I mentioned that I saw this Super Bowl ad for a show called Extracted. I've seen the first 2 episodes, and this show is bad, but I think I think I might see it through. Have you seen it, Micromint? The premise of the show. Ooh, and solar troll. I don't think I can reanimate troll heads. We're also real low on health here. You haven't seen it? Okay. I can't earnestly recommend. Or are you talking about, oh, we're just going to die. We are actually at 2 hit points. Let's get the fuck out of here. For people who weren't here, I'll do a quick refresher. The premise of the show is that these people who are not, like, trained survival experts get dropped into the Canadian wilderness with just the clothes they're wearing and a camera. And then the place they're dropped off in the Canadian wilderness is set up with all these cameras, like, on the trees and shit. And then 2 of their loved ones stay at this place called HQ, where there's a bunch of monitors up on the wall where you can see all the people in the wilderness, how they're doing at all times. And then they have their own little, like, station where they can pick which one they want to look at. And in front of the huge wall of screens, under this, like, glass case, is this huge button that says Extract. And they can go up and put, like, their card in and press the Extract button to have their loved one get pulled out of the wilderness, and then they leave the game. And the last person standing, the last team standing wins $250,000 US. And the first episode, it's just like the people have to survive the first night on their own, and that's kind of it. It's just their loved ones. You meet all of them. You see them get dropped in the wilderness. You meet all the loved ones. You see them all interacting with each other. A lot of cash. I want to talk about how much money that is. But I'm going to do a quick synopsis. Episode 1, you see these people, a lot of them are struggling. They don't have, like, a knife. They don't have, like, a flint and steel. They don't have, like, rope. So they're just sort of making shelter out of, like, just wood and leaves and such, right? Then the first, like, challenge for... I was legit thinking how much I'd love to go out and solo camp over the summer. I want to camp more. I need to go camping this year. But when I go camping, I don't go with, like, straight up nothing. I bring, like, a tent and shit. Anyway, they survived the first night, and then there's, like, a challenge for the loved ones, where they have this room with supplies in it. And they get drawn in a random order, and they get however much supplies they can fit into a crate with it latched shut in, like, 60 seconds, that gets sent out to their loved ones in the wilderness, right? So if you go early, you get to get, like, a flint and steel or matches, you get to get a knife, you get to get a canteen of clean drinking water, you get, like, a can of beans they can eat, whatever, right? A sleeping bag, maybe. The people who go later are, like, there's not enough knives for everyone, so the people who go later just get less stuff. But they get to see what the people picked to give their loved one, because they can just go see what is in the loved one's box when they get it. And this one family gives their like, survivalist 2 knives. You don't need the second knife. They just took it from someone else, so everyone's like, oh my god, drama! Finally something's happened on this fucking show. This one guy gets sent, like, you can make a fire with, like, a bow, kind of? 6-strat? What? Kind of, yeah. There's, with, like, a bow, like, you have, like, a stick with, like, rope on it, and then, like, another stick with, like, a hole in it, and you rub it up against the other stick really fast, and the sort of bow helps you do that. This one guy gets it. This one guy, who's, like, I don't want to say old, because he's, like, 50. But he's older than all of the other survivalists. Right? There's, like, an 18-year-old in the wilds. This guy's 50. And he's like, the only thing I didn't practice, the only fire-making technique I didn't practice was the bow. And that's what he ended up with. And he goes, I'm out of water, I'm just gonna go drink lake water. And he does. And his loved ones are like, if he starts throwing up, we just have to pull him. He starts throwing up. And it cuts to them both, like, their head in their hands, and each like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And then the 18-year-old is like, his parents sent him fishing supplies, and he talks about how he's, like, good at fishing. He's just complaining, like, the whole fucking time. The paramecium. Yeah, I guess. Paramecium's like an insect, isn't it? I could be wrong. I need to look up and Soul Troll Head. And he's like, Mom and Dad push the button, like, pull me out of here. And his parents are like, we're not like, earlier in the show, the mom says, I care about him, I'm not gonna let him suffer. They show a shot of her, like, standing in the middle of, like, she going, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna push the button. And then it cuts away from her, and then you hear just the earlier clip of her saying, I'm not gonna let him suffer, but just cut to say, let him suffer. And then the episode ends. This was an hour of television. Nothing fucking happened. What do I need to... I need swords to reanimate this. Question marks, that's insane. Yeah, so, I mean, they do a lot of introducing you, because there's 12 survivalists, the Egger's Cook. Oh, yeah, and it's like, this is a Fox reality show. This is just how they operate, right? Like, I used to watch Lego Masters, and I just, at some point, couldn't stomach, like, this level of, like, insane drama reality competition editing for a wholesome Lego ad. Like, Fox, yeah. This is just how Fox is a big player in the reality competition game. So you notice the style. We're gonna get rid of this Soul Troll. Can I allocate 230 coins? Probably worth. Yeah, there. Yeah. Like, they missed the boat with, like, Survivor Amazing Race, like the quote-unquote classics, but they got a ton. They got, Fucking Hell's Kitchen was them. They've had some bangers. And they continue to have good shows. It's just I don't love the way they edit their reality shows. But, you know, it works. Can't be that upset. Episode 2 starts. They show the people, like, the start is waking the next day, and the guy who was throwing up the day before was like, you know, I'm feeling kind of fine, you know, still don't have water, still don't have fire, but, you know, I'm feeling, like, better. I'm just gonna fucking lay here on the ground. I don't have to do anything. And, like, I'm not throwing up anymore. And he's like, oh, thank God. So they don't extract him. They extract the kid, though. The guy just goes up and extracts him, like, immediately as the episode starts. He doesn't even spend the next night. But not before they show, like, a tearful thing of his parents, who they mention are separated, but still raised him, like, co-parenting, whatever. Like, they don't live separately when they raise them or whatever. I don't know, it's unclear. But they're both just like, man, he's got a lot of growing up to do still. I was hoping he'd be more, you know, not like this when he's an adult. Which is, like, you know, kind of sucks. But, you know, they got their nice little arc, I guess. They get to seem sympathetic, and the kid seems like a fucking jerk. But, whatever. Annoying shit thing to say. I'm paraphrasing. They were much more diplomatic about it. Because they felt like they fucked up as parents. Like, that really comes through. Which is still, like, annoying as shit. But, like, the kid is just, like, literally, like, tapping on the camera, like, ding, 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 hello, push the button, hello, I need to leave. It's cold. But I don't love the edit they gave him, because it's painting the survival thing out to be, like, comical, right? Not, like, a legitimately difficult thing that people are doing. It's really downplaying that, in my mind. We need to heal somewhere. I have a plan. So, they have an actual challenge where they're all dropped on this... All of the survivors are along this lake shore. There we go. All healed up. The challenge is their loved ones have to draw up plans for a raft and, like, guide them to the spot where shelter supplies have been dropped off. The guy who was sick the day before gets there first, gets the best supplies. No, some people don't even make it across. Because it's winter in the Canadian wilderness, the water's cold. And, like, the raft just helps you float. It doesn't, like, you have to, like, paddle across and shit. They also get to send, like, a little bit of supplies, so they have, like, an oar head that they had to, like, tie to a stick. And, like, rope and stuff. Here is where we're going. It's all well and good. Everyone seems to be fine. Someone else is like, I'm out of water, and starts drinking the lake water. because she also can't make a fire. And, like, her loved ones are her fiance and his father, who are both, like, these, like, grizzled southern outdoorsman types, right? Like, they're wearing camo, like, in HQ. Like, it's nuts. And she's like, this is, like, I gotta prove that I can hang with the whatever family before we get married. Well, I really wanted to do this. And she's like, I can't make fire. I'm out of water. I'm just gonna drink the lake water. And, like, says she gets diarrhea. They obviously don't show this. But she, like, dances around it for a while. Like, she doesn't want to say it into the camera, but they need a way to, like, get it on TV somehow. Like, eventually she says it. So they're like, damn. So then there's another challenge for the people in HQ where they get paired up. And there's 5 things they can send out. There's a cooking stove, like a propane cooking stove with some matches to light it. They keep calling it a Pharaoh rod. I think it's like a Pharaoh whatever rod. It's hard to pronounce the word. For, like, starting a fire. There's ham and cheese sandwich with, like, vegetables and mayo and stuff. 3 cans of peaches and toiletries, which is a roll of toilet paper, a tube of toothpaste, and a toothbrush. And they have to go, the loved ones, each group of loved ones picks one of them to go negotiate with one from the people they got paired with to decide who gets what. The people whose family, like, the woman who can't make fire, her fiance goes in and just, in the negotiation, just says, you can have both of the fire starting items and one of the food and the sandwich. I want to send my fiance just the toiletries and the cans of peaches. Because the cans of peaches is better food because you can ration it out. They're preserved peaches, you can just keep the can, you can eat. Even if you eat a whole can today, you can eat another can tomorrow, another can the next day. The sandwich is not going to last, and in fact, it came with a note that says must be eaten immediately. So the guy goes back, and he's like, so you go to the fire? Like, his dad's like, you go to the fire? And he's like, nah, she'll be good. What the fuck, dude? Meanwhile, one of the survivalists is literally a clown. Like, that's her day job. She's not an outdoors person at all. But she's doing okay because they sent her loved one sent her a knife and a fire starter, and then, like, a easier to use fire starter later. Like, you see the people doing the negotiations in the back room, and one of them gets like I got the Pharaoh rod and the can of peaches. No one gives a shit about the toiletries, really. I guess was like, hey, if you want hey, you know, this propane, I think it'll be really good. But do you think that, like, your loved one needs it? Because if that's the case, I'd be willing to, like, take the peaches and give you the propane torch. And he's like, yeah, okay, that's pretty good. And then she's like, okay, but since he is the propane, I'm like, we need the Pharaoh rod too, but because we have a food item, we can give you the sandwich. And I was like, well, I was hoping I'd be able to, he's like, then she's like, well, I think that's mutually beneficial, and I don't really care about the toiletries, so, like, you're gonna have the toiletries. He's like, okay, sure. And just lets her take the 2 best items and give him the other 3. So, like, they're ramping up to there being, like, a game. It kind of is like Survivor, but instead of getting dropped with, like, supplies, they get dropped with nothing. And instead of playing the social game, there's other people playing the social game on your behalf. Or there's other people doing the, like, surviving in the wilderness part on your behalf. The thing about Survivor, though, is you win $1 million for just you. And on this show, you win 250k for 3 people, which is like 83k per. Yeah, it's 83k and change. So you have to go survive in the wilderness with nothing. Hope that your family does the social game well, doesn't fuck up, and doesn't fuck up with like the stuff where they get to help you directly, and don't push the button, but also hope they don't make you suffer in the wilderness. What's the time differential? There's no time limit on this game. It's until there's 12 survivalists. It's until 11 of them get extracted. There's no like elimination challenge. It's just when the loved one pushes the button. And there's also, they keep saying that they are being monitored for health. They're wearing like a smartwatch type thing, not like literally a watch. I guess more of a Fitbit type thing. It could be forever. I don't think it could really be forever. I think they might at some point introduce an elimination challenge, but I don't think they are going to have to. I think it's rough enough that people will just pull out. But yeah, since they're monitoring their health, their vitals and stuff, they on episode 2 they introduced like a simple color grade. Most of the people were in the green health zone, and some people were in yellow, and then during the lake challenge, some people fell to orange. And if they fall to red and stay in the red zone for too long, then they just the producers of the show are just like, you have to pull them. Or the people, they actually have like survival experts who go and do the extraction. I think those people are the people deciding if they are in a dire enough situation that they need to get pulled out. Yeah, so I guess since it can be forever, it's not like Survivor, it's like Alone, except you're not really alone. and there's a social game, and whatever. But, like, I could never sign up for this show. Not like, I think I could train... Oh, 12 time access. Use 7 access fine. I think that I could train to be one of those, like, survival people. Like, maybe not naked and afraid level, but, like, I could survive in the woods with... I'm not there right now. I'm saying this is a thing I would have to learn over time. Right? Like, I was in Scouts, so I know the basics, but the basics are not, like, enough. The stuff they teach you is mostly how to get found if you're lost in the woods, and how to not, like, fuck up and do something that will kill you, like drinking just stagnant lake water. How to make fire. I mean, yes, but I still need tools to make fire with, right? Like, I don't know that I can make, like, I need, like, the bow, or a flint, and a knife. Right, I'm not actually just gonna be, like, rubbing 2 sticks together. Right, like, you watch Naked and Afraid, they're, like, using their glasses to, like, make fire. That's not me. I'm not there. Maybe that's part of the skill I could learn. Right, I'm saying there's a lot of stuff I would need to learn to get to the level where I'd be like, yeah, drop me off in the Canadian wilderness, I'll be good. With nothing. But I can't imagine doing this and then being like, damn, I hope my parents are chill all of a sudden. Or like, damn, I hope like I, A, don't know what 2 loved ones I'm gonna pick. B, I need to hope that they're going to care enough about me that they're gonna not want me to suffer, but also don't want $83,000 enough to like push the button. Like, I'm just at their mercy, totally. Which I don't love. And again, the prize for doing this is, in the grand scheme of, like, reality shows, kind of low. Right, like, I'm too old and boring and ugly to be on, Big Brother. But, like, Big Brother would be easier than this show, and you win more money. Oh, strength level, nice. Right, like, there used to be a Fox Reality Network back when there were, like, 8 billion, like, when they were just making, like, everyone had, like, 6-digit TV channels. There was this show on it called Solitary that I like, which, in hindsight, is kind of fucked up, where you're just in, the idea is you're in solitary confinement for the duration of the show. Like, you can only talk to this AI who's hosting it. It's not really an AI, it's like a person talking through, like, a voice changer, so they sound robotic. And there are, like, challenges and people get eliminated and stuff, blah, blah, blah. But you don't meet the people you're competing against until the quote-unquote reunion show. You just know, I'm in Pod 7, and the person in Pod 4 got knocked out this week. And the person in Pod 8 won the challenge this week. And, like, I'm not saying that this is easy, but I think it's easier, and the winner got $100,000, right? Like, you know, I could be wrong. That could have been lower. I think adjusting for inflation, it will still be more, though. I'm just saying, there are so many other reality shows that just have better prizes and don't require you to, like, risk your health. Even if you're, like, the person in the wild gets 2 shares, you're getting 125k. But then your loved ones are getting, what, 67k each? That's not bad. It's just you have to live with these people for the rest of your life, right? Like, it's... You get to, at Thanksgiving, be like, remember that time you watched me shitting my brains out on TV and just didn't do anything? Like, and then didn't send me fire? Just handed some stranger 2 fire-making tools? Like... I can't be out of food. We're like halfway through this task, at least, right? We can say it started yet? We're almost halfway. I'm gonna say he's not gonna walk through. And then Dryer's the new money you earned. Assuming you win! 11 of these people are gonna have gone and done this and not won shit. And also, like, 83k is a lot of money. I don't know that it's, like, change your life money. It's, like, pay off your loans money, which actually would be life change. Okay. It's not like... it's not like winning $1 million that you could maybe retire off of. Right? Like... or, like, buy a house with. 83k is like buy a car with money, which is I can want to vary that. We're lucky everyone else isn't watching. No, I'm saying 83k is a lot of money. I would not turn down an opportunity for $83,000. They think $1 million isn't money to retire with? I also don't think $1 million is money to retire with. That's why I walked it back to buy a house money. I'm the person who thinks this. I think the rest of the group is like, nah, $1 million is an insanely high amount of money. And it is insanely high. I just think the amount of money you need to retire is just, like, unobtainably high. No, I'm in the minority thinking a mil is money you never work with again. Let's kill one more, but we're gonna drag him over here. Okay, this is a mistake. The rule of thumb is the amount of money you need to retire needs to be 20x your annual spending, because the idea is you can 25x, because the idea is you can leave it like in the market and make 4% and then take out that 4% and then make the 4% again next year. Could I live on 40k? I mean, I could not currently because I am still paying to, like, rent and stuff. I also could, like, never eat out all sorts of stuff. Like, I spend money on hobbies and stuff. I could scale that back. I mean, like, could I pay to put, like, pay my utilities and buy all my food off 40k a year? Again, I think the answer is probably, just not that present moment, because I would need to buy property. Like, I'm assuming the mortgage payment might be less than my current rent, actually. That's up for debate. Maybe I could. Maybe it is retirement money. Maybe it is. Huh. Oh, we unlocked this prayer. That's neat. Fuck, these Melby snails are. We need to heal. I think we're gonna get out our running gear. Because we're near-ish a fairy ring. Now that this is a fun stream topic, you just put an obscene amount of it into some sort of account and then it's retirement. Well, that's what I'm saying. The amount, you can't just... It would seem like it's as low as like 100k. No, I think you need to put all of it. Because, like, for 100k... then you're living on $4,000 a year. Like, if you have an account that's making more than 4%, I would like to hear about it and move all of my liquid assets into it. Where are my raw lobsters? Again, I think there's a fire or something here. where does this take us? Where are we? Huh. Kind of in the middle of fucking nowhere. We're gonna get onto that. Take me south of... Because this is near the ferry ring. Oh, there's the fire. Wait. Dude, I really hate having to work. Who doesn't? Well, my parents, I guess. I complain about this to my parents, and they're like, I don't understand. Because they're both 60 and have been working for like 45 years. I just don't know what they're going to do with their lives afterward. If they ever retire. But, I think the concept of having to work for money, but I love my job. That's great. I wouldn't do my job unless they paid me. The rewarding part of my job is... Okay, there is, like, inherent reward in doing something well and being skilled in something, and I do get to support my country, which at times like now is bad to say, but it is somewhat rewarding. See, now I'm gonna... Remember earlier when I said that there's gonna be a ton of people right over here, there's gonna be like no one. I mean, there's a person right here, and there's a person... This isn't a PC. Okay, yeah. The thing is, if I click on one of these, you'll see it's like a huge stack of people. And look, there's a bot selling, Oh, I got the wrong one, but that's fine. Oh, I was gonna go to Narga. Whatever, fuck. Let's go. I just took the wrong, ferry ring. I'm just so used to coming here. That's it. I don't remember. DLQ. Like my grandmother, rest in peace, was retired but kept her job as a research librarian because she just liked doing it. Nagarag of the house, etc., etc. If I had retirement money, I would retire. I would not work anymore. The stuff I dislike about working is, like, having to sleep when my job says now is an acceptable time for you to be sleeping. Like, my dream is someday I get to just go to sleep when I'm tired and wake up without an alarm. Just live my life on my terms. But that's seemingly never going to happen. I already forget. I wonder what such a sleep schedule would do to your brain, though. It has to be better than the sleep schedule I'm on where I don't get enough sleep ever. Like, I'm just constantly tired. Why do I keep coming back here? Talking about sleep made me yawn. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is it. I think we only have 9 slots. I missed one. I missed 2 because I forgot one was a double. Let's do blue this time. Probably goes better. Really red for the accent color would probably be the way to go, but whatever. Purple to match the frock on. Not the frock, whatever the ponytail bit the helmet is. Like, I have days where I wake up and I can bring food. I have days where I wake up and I'm like, I don't feel like I should be operating a motor vehicle, and I just drive to work anyway, because I have to. Like, I have to, like, there's housing where I work. Like, I could live on post. Like, I still have to drive to the part of post where the office is, right? Like... Go get food. No. Yeah, these things just drop raw mackerel. That's interesting. I felt like at my old job. Well, yeah, because... the old job where you would, like, work nights, I can imagine. I feel like I do good working nights, because that's like I want to be awake anyway. It's like my body is, like, alert the most. Although I do definitely feel it when we're, like, at like, our local game store till, like, 2 a.m. I'm, like, starting to feel it then, so maybe not. My sleep schedule was fucked and I hated myself. Sorry, my sleep schedule was fucked and I hated myself. The thing about that was, like, you could work nights, but then didn't they also have you work, like, not nights sometimes? Like, that's the most fucked. Like, I know people who work nights and sleep during the day, and, like, it's not the ideal setup by a long shot, but they at least, like, go to sleep at the same time every day, wake up at the same time every day. Yeah, that's miserable. I couldn't just only work nights. Yeah, that's crazy. To me. I realize there's lots of fields where this is just how it works. These are the nice like blackout curtains now. Yeah, I want to get blackout curtains because, like, I have trouble falling asleep at what my job says is a reasonable hour. Because sometimes, like, there's a street and light comes in out of the street sometimes. But I need the sunlight to get me out of bed in the morning. So I dig blackout curtains that, like, part themselves. At, like, I don't know, probably 6:45 to, like, get the leg in, stir me a little bit before my alarm goes off. loot path of key, that's good loot. No, I didn't want to take it, that's why I clicked take loot path of key. The song waking up is really nice. Yeah, that's why that's the thing. It's natural. Yeah, I mean, an alarm wakes me up, but then I will, like I did today, just go the fuck back to sleep. The sunlight makes it harder to fall back asleep. What I really need is, I used to have a setup where I had to go... I've talked about my alarm app a lot, because I think about sleep a lot, because I don't get enough of it ever. The alarm I use is great, and it had the setting that I had set up on my old phone that I just never set up again. But I think I need to, where it can ask you to, like, do a thing before it turns the alarm off. And I have a QR code with my Wi-Fi, like, so that people can just scan it and connect to the Wi-Fi network in my apartment. I just have to scan that barcode. Ooh, combat level 71. Right, because we're training melee. Where it's like, get like 3 levels, get the combat level. We're already a quarter of the way to the next level. And I guess I haven't set that up. I think I like tried to set it up and it didn't work. And I just didn't try again. But I just need that now that I'm commuting every day. I can't afford to snooze my alarm, like, once. Okay. Cool. Get that one blocked by the other one. I've also thought about getting a sun lamp that would turn on, just like, also help with my depression. Like, you could set them to, like, you can get one that, like, turns on by itself at a certain time, so you could use that to, like, help you wake up. But sun lamps are expensive, and the ones that do that are, like, double the price for some reason. I kind of want to go grab a drink, but I'm going to wait until I get this kill. Because my drink is out. I got a hot chocolate at the convenience store, which is one of the things I would have to, like, stop doing to retire on break. For being real. I will be back in 1 second. Delicious. Yeah, I mean, I don't regret it. It tasted great. I'll be back in 1 second. I've returned. Yo, wait, there's an essence of, like, I can barehand those. No! Wait. Oh. 4 smoke runes. Cool. Dev check. I'm drinking tropical mango vitamin water. Another thing I got to stop by. I really shouldn't be buying vitamin water now, if I'm being quite real. I should be taking a multivitamin and drinking. I mean, I live in America, so I can't really drink the tap water, but I could get cheaper water. It's crazy that in Idiocracy, they're like, drink water left from the toilet? Nah. Like, I don't know anyone who drinks tap water. Like, I'm sure I know someone who drinks tap water. But, like, as a kid, we always had, like, a jug of water in the fridge until we got, like, a fridge with a water filter in it. I knew people who, before they had a fridge with a water filter built into it, had, like, a water cooler like you'd see in an office. They get, like, a huge, like, tank delivered every week. Well, not tank, like the huge plastic thing delivered every week. Oh, you can make ice with tap water? Yeah, see, exactly. I make ice with tap water. But I should get a filter, I think. We have hard water here. I don't know that I should be, like, washing myself with the water here. Both my housing's ramen and shit with the tap. I mean, I do drink tap water and I cook with tap water. Right, whatever chicken it, you're boiling it out, even if you're just making ramen. I understand that it's probably still better to use bottled water. Panicking, fighting mountain trolls. I really should just get a water filter. Yeah, you live alone so someone will fill the burger for you and it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll never run out. Because I'll just top it off constantly. Dude, in college, my roommate had a burrito. And, I would fill it up, right? Like, because I'd be like, I don't want to just use it, and then you take the out of the mini fridge and there's no water. But our room was right next to the bathroom, and I didn't want to go all the way downstairs to the kitchen and fill it. So I would just fill it in the bathroom sink. I'm like, it's the same water. Right, I'm not filling it out of the shower head or the toilet or whatever. And he found out and was very pissed off. Which, you know, I see it now. I still am fine drinking, putting bathroom sink water, because, like, we brushed our teeth with the bathroom sink water, right? Like, yeah, well, I'm like, we're doing that shit unfiltered twice a day. Thanks for time. Yeah, I realize there's an ick factor. I just didn't think it would be a thing, and I should have asked. Really, the thing I've learned is that you should just talk about shit. I like talking about shit. You just get to resolve a lot of issues by just talking it out like adults, even though we were like college freshmen. It was a skill we had developed by that point in our lives. And I can't believe I cooked a lot lots from this legging at despawn. But we need the bones more. And the seeds more. These are good seeds. These are, well, the Jingerberry's kind of whatever. The Limburg and the Marringtil are both herbivore. Limburg's a secondary, but it's still good. Watermelon seed is less good, but we take those. It's 8 o'clock. Oh my god. I haven't got dinner, but like I said, I slept into getting had a late lunch. There's this great sandwich place in is it in? No, I probably just shouldn't say. That's local to here. It's great. They have sandwiches and like melting burgers and stuff. It's not just. It's not like a Subway or Quiznos or whatever. Second Jingerberry. But Margaret, you should go sometime. I'll tell you later. They're closed Sundays, so it's annoying. Because I only really go as like a treat. And I normally eat at home. They sell like alcohol. They have like beers on tap. Not like it's not like a bar. I can't believe I watched 2 episodes of that show. I got shit to talk about. I'm like, this is great. I'll have like I'm singing through the first episode. And I'm like, man, this is kind of boring, but I'll at least get something to talk about on stream while I do my fucking digital chores. I need to think about if I'm actually having fun playing RuneScape. I feel like I hit this point where I'm just kind of, like, waiting to get to more exciting stuff. Like, I dig exciting stuff, and then there's, like, a dip in the middle. Don't attack me. Oh, the thing I didn't explain earlier is that mobs that are like normally hostile, right? They're not always hostile, they're not never hostile. If you hang out around them for like 5 minutes, I think, they will become tolerant of you and just stop attacking you. They'll just be like, oh look, Boof Troop is just that human's here and he's not hurting anyone, so we'll just chill. But if you leave and come back, they'll start attacking again. Plus, like, you can still attack them. It's just, like, them being tolerant. I think that's what's happening. I think that's why we're not getting slammed by multiple anymore. Because we're... We've been here long enough, they've become tolerant. But we're going to leave soon because our inventory is full. Also, it's 8:15, so I can re-get sweat. You can see where I get all of my bits from. Another ensouled troll head. We'll attack one more, even though it was inventory space, because the joke is it'll drop coins and bones, and we'll pick up this lobster, eat it, and come back in time for the bones. Really, should probably just chill here for the kill, for the rest of the task. Yeah, we're gonna do that, fuck it. Them being tolerant is actually so convenient for us. "60 Earth Runes." Like, it's suboptimal to be burying these, but leaving and coming back is just going to be annoying. We only have like 8 kills left. And we'll have done one whole task on stream today, plus finished another one. I actually think after this, I don't think we're going to hit 50 today. We're going to go drop all our seeds off at the farming guild and complete our old farming guild task and get our new one. They learned from Slayer. While I find Slayer kind of boring, they learned that if they make any skill into Slayer, it becomes more fun. Like, you can get Hunter's Rumors, which is just, hey, go hunt this thing until you get a specific, like, drop. And that, like, Hunter used to be my lowest level skill, and then I unlocked Hunter Rumors, and have done, like, 10 levels of it or something insane. Like, it's just fun. And Farming Guild is the same thing. It's not really fun, but it is it's a good way to obtain seeds. Farming is just boring. But you just grow a crop normally. And you're in a place where everything you need is just around you. There's like a compost bin, there's every kind of farming patch. You don't have to like go somewhere exotic to like grow the thing. You just go plant it, come back when it's grown. And yeah. It's just, I wouldn't be planting stuff. Like, we go to the farming guild because there's the seed vault where we can store all our seeds so they don't fill up our bank. And that's really nice. But while we're there, we can harvest our crop for the, our farming guild assignment. The thought behind that is that you're, like, rotating the crops. They're, like... which is a thing in the real world where you don't grow the same crops in the same field 2 years in a row because they pull the same nutrients out of the soil. You move them around. If you're growing like corn and tomatoes, you would grow corn in one field, tomatoes in the other, and then the next year you'd switch. I think it's just helps with your yield and it makes the crops grow better. So that's like the joke. The Hunter's Rumors, the joke is sort of like, there's like a really big one of these, or there's one with like a certain special kind of fur. Go get the fur. There's like a butterfly that's like the butterfly is like it's normally big, and you get like the wing. And return it. You're like, yeah, look, there was a big one. You were right. We're gonna die. Fine game. With Slayer, the lore is kind of like weak. It's just like, hey, I want you to go kill 72 trolls. Do that. And you do that. Oh, if we're gonna go to the desert, we should wear our desert gear. We'll probably be fine with this on. Hang our fairy teleport stick. Does it not work with the top of them? Whatever. We are again going. It was DLQ. No. No. I know what it said. It's like Poison Wasteland. I don't know where we are. Get me out of here. Okay. Oh, it's Wednesday. I have Cube Night tomorrow. Okay. Okay. I should be packed tonight for my weekend. Whoops. We come up right here because it gives us, all our energy back. It overheals us too. You know, I think we're level 59 hit points, we have 66 health. The one we dig in the wilderness, the one in the Ferox Enclave, we went earlier, that restores all of your stats. So if you've been, like, had a stat reduced for some reason, that would fix it for you. It hasn't happened to us, so go there instead. Also because that's near Fairy Ring. Near-ish. It's the wrong one! Why do I always pick the wrong one? Actually... You know, that's fair. It could be a room light thing. It's like, make sure you're playing on the official client, and I'm like, I'm not, so good shout. I will report this bug. Ragaruchi, I could wear the legs. I got remain. This time we'll go purple. And prayer ring, and I'm kind of tempted. No, I want the defense over the +2 stat bonus. I'm like, we could get +2 stat bonus from our cape. We had 9 last time, and it wasn't enough. We have head, body, legs, boots, gloves, neck, ring, cape, and what? Oh, ammo. and bringing 9 cooked salmon. You can fish here, and I actually think this is barbarian fishing. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Barbarian fishing, you can barehand harpoon stuff like I showed last stream when I got my combat level 70 at the skilling boss Temperos by fishing. That is barbarian, like fly fishing, where you need a heavy rod and feathers are your bait, and then when you pull out the fish, they're leaping fish, like we saw the word leaping sturgeon on the ground, and when you cut them up instead of just cooking them, and you can get eggs, like fish eggs, and offcuts from them, which gives you a little bit of cooking experience when you cook them up, and you can use the offcuts as bait in lieu of feathers or whatever you were using. And you can either eat the roe or caviar, depending on the fish, or you can use it for potion making to make a barbarian potion. Oh, it's gonna walk through it now. Okay, we're good. Which is only a 2-dose potion as opposed to a 4, but it heals you a little bit when you drink it. And you just get herbal experience for doing it. The thing stopping right now is my fishing level is not high enough to catch a fish that drops caviar. I can only catch fish that drop roe. And roe can only be used on lower level potions. Caviar can be used on any potion. That can be turned into a mix, not all of them can be. Like the compost potion that you drink it, you just pour it into the compost bin. I fucking trained this dragon in water. You know, this bottle was only $2. It's not that bad. It is, you know, not the ideal replacement for my multivitamin, but, you know, it's vitamin enhanced. There's vitamins. Like, I'm looking up the vitamins in it. B6, B12, C, niacin, which I forget the lighter version of, E, potassium. Did I say C already? Rangar seed, wait, whoa. The fact that it was colored in blue means it's above a certain price threshold. It's just the default for the plugin against it, but only 2 kills left. This could be the last one. Oh, one left. We gotta take the bracelet off. It bothers me that it's F1, F2, F3, F4. Like F1, F2, F3, escape, F4, F5, F6, F7. Huh, interesting. That's not how it goes. Cool, let's get out of here. Take our Insult Hag, our Guam Leaf, our Big Bones. And let's fucking leave. It's very out of order. I mean, escape being inventory, I kind of get. Cool, let's get out of here. Yeah. Let's use Guam Leaf. We're gonna real quick alk this head. Deposit all of this, withdraw these. One of the other things you can get in Slayer points that I'm also going to get from a farming minigame instead is a seed box, which just lets you hold a bunch of seeds in your inventory in one slot. But until then, we will live with transporting them to the farming guild whenever we need to get our weight reduction gear on. And we actually don't need the staff, because we're going to take the, what we do need is our colorful scarf. League is a word, because we can take this minecart for free. Yeah, 50 points. See, because it was a multiple of 10, we got a 5x multiplier, so we're up to 72 points. That's so good. I mean, the thing we're looking to buy costs like 400 points or something. Oh, and look, there's butterflies around here. They just have butterflies flying here for like ambiance. Like, if I can catch this one, it gives us health back. That's what the Snowy Knights do. We have 45 health. If I catch this, back to full, we get 15 health per. And there's all sorts more. These aren't catchable, but there's a catchable one right there. Tribute, also not there. There's all the ones highlighted are ones I can catch barehanded. Do our farming task as mentioned, which requires putting on this farming gear, because you just get more farming experience when you do farming stuff while wearing the farming gear. I also don't think tomatoes is our current task, but I could be wrong. Sorry, our contract. Current farming contract. It was tomatoes. Whoa. So we get these magic secateurs that increase our yield, which increases our experience. We need our spade to dig them out with. Oh, if there's 100, we go up a level. There will not be 100. There's a logging here, though. Dang. 24, nice. Completing my contract. There's my seek effect. Take another one. Yes. Easy. Some sweet corn, gladly. So, when you're farming, you can grow flowers. This is one of the things you can grow, right? Makes sense. The flowers will protect certain kinds of crops. So you see potato, it says protection flowers, marigold or white lily. White lily will protect any crop, any allotment crop. If we look at sweet corn, the protection flowers is scarecrow or white lily. I can't grow a white lily right now. I just don't have the seeds. Like I could grow and I just don't have the seeds. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick the marigolds that were protecting our tomatoes and we're going to plant the scarecrow. And now we can plant the sweet corn. We don't have to fertilize, we don't have to water, because we know it just will not get disease because the scarecrow is protecting it. I don't know why I said it all sing-song like that. Now, if we use compost, it would increase our yield. I don't care about the yield all that much. And look, we got all those seeds. Toad clock's nice. The rest of this kind of whatever. Don't like barley and hammerstone because growing... oh, didn't mean to go in there, sorry. Growing hops is not really useful for much. Nasturtium's the flower though, it's nice. Cabbage and allotment. Not bad. Deposit those, are not really have a use for them, but we deposit them anyway. Put our weight reduction gear back on. And now we're going to go to the fairy realm. We're going to see what our task is. We're also going to catch this ruby harvest. We'll boost our strength, our attack or something. Our attack. Temporarily. Oh, we're going to catch this earth impling. Maybe after I eat and pack I can do more hunter rumors. We got 6 compost buckets. You know, we take those. I should unmark this tile. I thought, oh, if I label all of these, I'll learn them eventually. We don't want to be the last destination, we want it to take us to Zanaris. Ow. So we can come get our Slayer task. You know what, before we get our task, I'm just going to look at what the rewards are going to cost. We did get 20 for that last task. We're up to like, or we got 50, so we're up to 72. They're useful for things. Broad reflection we need to get eventually. Ringling we need to get eventually. We need these broad arrows and broad bolts because they are really easy to fletch, and you just buy the arrowheads in mass from the Slayer masters. Like, you can buy individual ones or packs of 100. They're relatively cheap. This is the other Slayer gear I was talking about. The mirror shield, the reinforced goggles. I have a bug lantern. There's all sorts of stuff you need. Nose plug, earmuffs, face mask. I thought I had a face mask. And that all combines into the Slayer helmet. This is the thing we're hoping to get next. You need this, then this, then this. That's 1,000 points. We also need it like a boss at some point. That's another 200. Task storage is another 1,000, which would be great. I feel like I'm missing more. Once we get task storage, we can start blocking tasks. Oh, we could block now. Storage is a different thing. We could block now just 100 points per. And we can only have 2 blocked. We get more quest points. Interesting. I should think about that. You can also buy stuff with Slayer points. Like I said, this is the herb sack. This is the... I really thought Sieg box was in here. I didn't realize it wasn't. But we want to be able to craft these, which is what ring bling is. But to craft them, you need to get a large Slayer gem, which you can only get as a drop from a superior Slayer monster. But now we're getting 10 per, plus every 10th we're getting an additional 40. That will be good. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. You can block... There are some tasks you can just say, instead of blocking, you just say, I would never like to get this task. And it doesn't count towards your block task limit. I don't know that this is one of them. Oh, but there's other ones in here. Storage is nice for when you're trying to, like, fight a boss or something. You can store it and then just keep re-rolling points. That's going to be a much later thing. I got a little bit confused. Same with all of these decorating the helmet. It's not useful till you get the helmet. I think this will be your next one, unless we aren't high enough Slayer level to get a Black Mask by then, but I think that will be soon. I think it's level 55. Let's just see what our next task is. Enough dilly-dallying. Wonder if we have lesser demons. You got any tips? They're used to the weak to magical attacks, but they're still dangerous. Great, thanks. So, killing a lesser demon is a combat achievement. An easy combat achievement at that. Oh, sorry, killing greater demons. We used to kill a lesser demon? Psh, easy. But I don't know that we're going to do that today. I think I'm actually going to get out of here. And I'll stream again next week, I guess. Because I'm busy this weekend. So I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I needed to just chill. It was great chatting with you, Microman, and Ion's this guy, or Ion. The reason I'm saying both of their full names is because they both stream on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, you can find them in my recommended streamers thing on my profile somewhere. If you're watching on YouTube, you should know I also stream on Twitch. In case you would like to watch me stream on that platform instead, if that's more your bag. And I guess we should just start doing the outro. If you are watching, but yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, I also stream on YouTube, and all of my VODs are archived there forever. You can check them out on my YouTube. They're in the live tab, although some of them have to get re-uploaded later for technical reasons, so they'll be in the other tab. But I also have playlists. I have all of my RuneScape streams in one big playlist. I have all of my RuneScape League streams in another playlist. They're in both, and then I have a separate one for getting all these combat achievements, which has been all my streams since Leagues. I will also host a game show stream when we hit 50 followers on Twitch, or it says 500 on YouTube. It might need to be 1,000. I've been meaning to double check that, but I've been too busy getting canceled on Digisky. So, yeah, I will double check that. But we're at 48 or 49, depending on where I check in my Twitch interface. So, you know, follow me, and there will be real prizes with actual cash value and real value that is not specifically monetary. It'll be fun. I don't have it technically set up, but I know how the game's going to work. I think it's going to be a great time. I love game shows. I'd love to host one. And you guys get to win stuff, and hopefully have a good time playing. Win, win, win. And multiple people will win prizes in the game show. There's opportunity for... There will be a bunch of prizes, and all of them can be won. You don't have to be there for the whole stream or whatever. Whatever, I'm giving away too much. Follow me. I'll do a game show. Also, as mentioned multiple times on Mastodon and on Blue Sky, whatever your Twitter alternative choice is, I'm on it, provided that it's Mastodon or Blue Sky. I'm not on Threads. I'm at Booth Troop on the kind.social Mastodon instance, which again should be linked in my profile, both on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm also on Blue Sky. I'm Booth Troop .bsky.social on Blue Sky, which is much more active, I think. But I'm a fan of both platforms. They both have their own individual charms, but if you're on either of them, you can follow me and get notified when I go live, and just hear my random thoughts and see me post things that are offensive at 3 in the morning without realizing how offensive they are. And complain about the game that was like the #1 on Board Game Geek probably 10 years ago and is falling off since then, but I'm still upset about it. I still don't think it's the best board game of all time. I think it ever was. In any case, that's it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching, chatting, lurking, etc. I appreciate all of you. Like I said, I had a lot of fun, even though I complained a lot. I just needed to chill, kill some mountain trolls at Ass Mountain. Like, I appreciate that you were along for the ride, even if it was just a little bit of it. That's it. Thanks again. See you next week. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. And be kind. Rewind. Why isn't it switching? I set up the hotkey so it would go to the end of stream thing, and it's not going to the end of stream thing. Be kind. Rewind. It's not voice activated. There we go.